Let's talk about freedom. Yeah, yeah. I feel the raindrops on top of my head. Feel my heart is beating so fast. Shout out to Blues and Corduroys. Freedom through Memedom. Day 28. Okay. Trump is literally Hitler. We have to resist. Ban guns so only the government has them. Wow, look at that choice. What a tough choice right there. Jesus. And it's a it's a choice of a proud liberal. That's hilarious. We've all heard the parable about building your own house on solid foundation and not on a bed of shifting sand. My purpose in putting together these memes and commentaries is so that you can have a strong core of beliefs as you move forward. Each one of us succumbs to emotion, but it's how we proceed once we get our head straight that's important. I brought up emotions because I want to talk about liberals, Democrats, resistors. You may have already noticed that they are all principled when it comes to certain ideas, but consistency and critically thinking a position through is not their strong suit. Let's look at the meme presented. Again, this is being shortly written after the tragedy in Las Vegas, so they immediately jump to their core issue of gun confiscation. Do you see how they don't think their arguments through? There are people that have been screaming resist since Trump was elected. They have shown sympathy for Antifa, who are out there getting violent and just might be planning a revolution. Yet with all the talk of resist, they want to take one thing out of people's hands that would enable them to resist tyranny. This would be the perfect time for a facepalm meme. This is for the people out in New York, the people out in Seattle, Washington, these very, very liberal cities. A lot of times when people are presented with a circumstance, whether it's a tragedy like a shooting or any tragedy really, people respond with their emotions. They don't respond with logic. And shout out to Will Keller. They were just talking about this. Talking about this last night. Will Keller, look up Will Keller in YouTube. Type up Will Keller. Very easy, Keller. They were talking about this last night. Will Keller and Logan Hart with another guy, I can't remember his name. Most people, when they're presented with information, they react with their emotions. They don't react with logic. They don't react with, thinking the problem through, which is why you get this, take the guns away, take the guns away. It's an emotional response to a tragedy because people do not use logic, and it's very unfortunate. This is why people need to read books, because reading books will get you to the point, as he just explained in the short I just read to you guys. I brought up emotions because, that little second paragraph. Because he said that because people respond with emotions instead with logic. And that is a huge problem in today's world. Nobody responds with logic. They respond with emotions. Emotional responses. That's all I got today. I'm going to hang out with these beagles. And probably game. I start work here soon, probably this weekend. So chilling out. Stay tuned. Stay gold. Read books. Read more books and stay tuned.